you? Welcome to my channel. I'm Cerise Fairfax. You might hear a little bit of noise in the background. They're having a lot of construction going on in the villa across from me. Exciting things, right? It means that tourism has picked up here on this island. And it also means that you guys might find a few of these tips that I'm going to give you today useful. So, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me. I was a little late coming on today because I was talking to a client in Toronto. For those of you who don't know, I'm a soul coach and I'm also a writer. And I live here in the north coast of the Dominican Republic. I write spiritual literature and stuff of that nature. And I love being here in paradise because, of course, of the weather, but also the people here in the north coast of the Dominican Republic. A lot of people, they ask me about the entire Dominican Republic, and I really don't know about the entire Dominican Republic. It is a huge Caribbean island. It's 5 times larger than Jamaica. So imagine. And we have a capital here that is very much resembles where I'm from, Toronto, Canada. So yeah, interesting. But today I'm just going to really talk about the customs here in the Dominican Republic completely. You know what? My lipstick is very red today, as you guys can see. So those of you who don't know, I'm located right now in a neighborhood called Los Cheramicos, a Dominican neighborhood. There are a lot of people that come here and they live in expat neighborhoods, gated communities. I don't live in a gated community, but right here in front of me, I'm on my terrace right now, and right here in front of me, as I look over, there is a gated community. So, and that's where they're doing their construction right now. Maybe I can turn the camera around a little bit and show you guys exactly what I mean, you know? It might help. The camera might shake a little bit, like the feed, but I still want to share with you guys what's happening here. So this little ring right here that you can see, that's the ring that is on my camera. So let me see if I go like this. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to pick up the whole stand and I'm going to show you what the villa across here looks like. This is a gated community across from me. Gated community, and right there is Playa Sosua. Playa Sosua is a place where people love to come and enjoy and be with the natives on a nice beach here and just relax, you know. I think Sosua is so beautiful because it is foreigner friendly. Here is my terrace. Got my swing up there. Those are my pillows from my meditation center right here, but they got a little wet, so they're just hang drying right now. Here's a papaya plant. Bob Marley. And I brought these trees in here. They were growing outside and I brought them in, you know, just to kind of give it a nice tropical vibe. So and I'm going to be having a barbecue soon. I have everything over there waiting. So I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like when I'm talking about the villa across the way. But now I do want to get into other things, other important things, I think. You know, a lot of people come here. I'm holding the microphone, by the way. A lot of you guys are probably thinking that I'm holding the microphone up and it has a clip on it and I don't need to. But if I put it down like this, it changes the quality. So I don't really want to change the quality. I just want to chill with you guys and relax and tell you about these customs. So I cheated a little bit for this video. Now, I've lived here for July 16th will be 3 years. I haven't left the island for 3 years. Okay, so I really consider myself here. Like I said, I don't live in the community. I can't say I consider myself Dominican because that's just silly. I'm a Canadian. But I can say that at this point, I do feel like I am welcomed into the culture here. I am welcomed into the families. They accept me as not just a foreigner, although I will always be a foreigner. They accept me as family. They know my personality. I know their personality. We can joke back and forth. We're friends, and so it would be no different if I was in Canada. Canada's very multicultural, and if I met a Dominican in Canada, and they became my brother, they would always be a Dominican to me in Canada, right? But at the same time, they would still be my family, if you get what I mean. So that's kind of how it is right now for me. And so I read different articles online written by people who come here for a short while or a long while. I read blogs. I don't watch too many vlogs, like videos, because I'm always making them myself or, doing something, but I like research on something. But I do like to read a lot of articles. And I came across this one article and, I loved it. Today I was going to do a live to air on a totally different topic. I was going to do it on like the difference between Dominican women and foreign women. And I thought that was a really good topic because there is a difference to a certain degree, not that much. You're going to hear some noises. There's a lot of construction downstairs. What part of DR do you live? I'm just going to put my glasses on right here so I can say your name. Say my name, say my name. Mm-hmm. Say, baby, I love you. Princess Hill. Oh, that's a nice name. Princess. Princess, I live in a place called Puerto Plata province. They have provinces here, just like Canada has province in America, they have states. So here I live in Puerto Plata province, but I live in the municipal of Sosua. And I live in a neighborhood called Los Charamicos. Los Charamicos is a beach neighborhood, and it's also a local neighborhood. And like for Dominicans and Haitians, not too many expats live here, like not too many. When I say expats, I mean foreigners, period. Not too many live here. But I would love to change that. I'm working on changing that because I would really like to have other people come here and enjoy the true culture. Actually, today I was speaking to somebody who originally contacted me on Instagram. And I said, well, here, contact me on WhatsApp. And he's a filmmaker. God bless his heart. Did I ever chew him out today? When he did contact me, he was like, the Dominican Republic is a great place to go. It's a great place to live, and it's a filmmaker's dream type of thing. And then he said that he doesn't want to live with the people. He'd rather live in the expat community because he doesn't want to be taken advantage of in regards to the gringo prices. And that was a mouthful. Like I read it and I gave him like probably about 5 minute worth of voice notes back because I said to him, I'm like, listen, like if you are in the tourist area where gringos and gringas, gringo and gringa is just a slang for foreigners. If you are in the tourist area where there are like a lot of natives and foreigners, then yes, there is a chance you will get gringoed or gringad, a little bit of a higher price mark than what you would pay if a native was paying this for the same item. But when you're here in this neighborhood, it doesn't go like that. Like you go to the grocery store and you buy your groceries. Oh my, I can't even tell you. My mind went off to another whole little thing. You know what? There's a guy that owns like a secondhand store downstairs. And I bought before from him 3 items now. I bought a blender before from him like a couple of years ago. And it broke. All I had to do was get the glass, but that's a whole other story. I bought a barbecue from him last year, and I bought it for $100. And I took it with me to Cabarete when I moved to Cabarete. Again, there, I didn't live in a gated community either. I lived in the neighborhood right on Route 5. It was great. And I brought my barbecue, but because I was living on the beach, a lot of the salt rusted the barbecue like crazy. So then I got here, I moved back to Los Charamicos, and I went to the secondhand the secondhand dude, and I said, listen, I need a new barbecue. Will you take my other barbecue that I bought from you before and give me a discount on this barbecue? And I pointed out another barbecue to him. Now, the barbecue is nice. I like it. It's right here. Why don't I just show you guys? Because I want to show you how you don't get gringoed and gringoed in the neighborhood here. Okay, so I gave him my barbecue, which was just really rust. I was so embarrassed. I was just going to give it away anyway. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. I just saw a little gecko down there, a little lizard. Tiny little thing. Don't be afraid if you guys are, some of you guys are afraid of seeing lizards out and about. It's just like seeing a squirrel. So, yeah, let me show you this before I go off. Let me show you guys what this barbecue looks like. And, you know, it's secondhand, but for me, it's perfect. And I might as well show you what I'm going to be cooking in a little while too. I'm still allowing my meat to marinate over here. And I took these little, let me see. So I took the grill stuff out today because I'm going to clean it before I cook. But let me show you what I'm cooking first of all. Sorry if this is shaking. Please bear with me. I just kind of want to share with you guys. So this is the barbecue that I bought. First of all, this is the barbecue that I bought. Nice. Look at this. So it's cool, you know, for me, it's all right. And then today, this is what I made for, how am I going to do this? Hold on one second. I'm going to put the microphone over my shoulder and I'm going to open all this up and show you what I got that I'm going to grill in a little while. These should actually be packaged. Oh, welcome to welcome to Unorganized Moments. So what you're looking at right there is broccoli, pineapple, onions, and garlic. There we go. And I'm gonna put that on the grill. Hold on. And then under that, I have some chicken. So I just seasoned that up and I used some barbecue sauce that I got from Germany Bar and Grill yesterday. They gave me some barbecue sauce for my food that I ordered. So I saved the barbecue sauce and I just put it on there because it's so good. And that's that. I'm going to be making that in a minute. And as I get back to my video with you guys, I want to go over customs. Hold on one second. A few important things that I have noticed since being here are, hold on one second, guys. I just want to get this up and running. I just bought, hold on, let me put my glasses on again. Princess Hill says, I just bought a place in Tropamar in Sosua. Ooh, okay. So that is a gated community, but very independent gated community. It has the best of both worlds, I think, you know. It has a little bit of, you know, like that gated community feel, but also that independent feel, you know. I would say Casa Linda is a very strict gated community. And for those of you who like that, that's an example of a strict gated community. But Tropamar is pretty cool. I think it's awesome. So, I do want to, hold on, guys. I do want to read to you. So, yeah, as I was saying, I do read certain people's articles and stuff online. And I do like to see what other people are saying about the Dominican Republic because I got guess I'm a defender of the Dominican Republic, and even when that filmmaker contacted me today, and he's talking about different areas and stuff like that, I was like, you know what? Can't talk that way about the Dominican Republic, because if you're coming here to live and you're a filmmaker, come here into the hood, come here in the barrios, like come here where people are really living and you can get to know the culture, because you can do that without putting your life at risk here in the Dominican Republic. It's a very beautiful place. I'm not saying all barrios, but just like Toronto, you don't want to do it anywhere in Toronto or anywhere in America either. But here in this area where it's not touristy, but they do understand tourism, and you're just like a 5-minute walk away from the tourist area. This is where you do want to build up the people. This is where you're not going to get gringoed or gringad. This is where you are going to come and you're going to learn about the culture. You're going to learn the language. You're going to learn about the love, the family, the togetherness, and I think it's important to also learn about the customs. So I'm going to go through 10 of them. Now, when I was looking online today and I found these customs, I thought, I got to give this guy some shouts. His name is Shyman Brathwaite. He wrote this May 9th, 2017. And I really like what he wrote. It's on Culture Trip is what the page is called. And this is what you guys will find. I'm like this. There's a lot of banging. Right when I get into everything, but we'll flow with it. Hopefully you guys can hear me. All right, so this is what he says. I'm going to read it. I'm just going to cheat a little bit, right? Because I think it's important to also give other people shouts out for the work that they have done. And I think that's really important. So Shyman Brathwaite says, 10 customs. I read through them all and I agree with them. The Dominican Republic has a very diverse culture, which has created a wide variety of unique traditions. These traditions have historical and cultural significance specific to the country and are highly celebrated by the inhabitants. If you are visiting the country, do yourself a favor and try to experience as many of these traditions as you can. Now, one thing I did learn from this was, oh my gosh, merengue. It is indigenous here. Merengue is where the merengue dance has its origin, right here in the Dominican Republic. Now, merengue is a dance that I don't know at all, and I do want to learn, but I see everybody doing it here and they love it. Expats, everyone. It is a dance that is so celebrated. And as soon as merengue music comes on, like bachata and all this, like especially bachata, everyone gets up and dances. And it is a celebration. Everyone knows the merengue. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people know the merengue dance, like from young children to teenagers to senior citizens, and people get up and they all start dancing together, and it is a really nice vibe when you see them all dancing. So I would say learn merengue. I didn't know that it was from the Dominican Republic. So that's pretty cool to know. There's other dances you might know, like salsa and stuff of that nature, but yeah, salsa is not from here. Merengue is. So now I am going to learn it. I'm going to put a lot more attention into learning that dance. And so if you want to know about merengue, it's spelled Merengue. It's a fast-paced, lively dance music that features a lot of drums and brass. And so if you like drums and brass, nice beats, I think you'll like it. I love it. Now this, when I saw it, I was like, yes, brother. He really put sancocho on here. A lot of you guys that are watching this, you might know what sancocho is. And sancocho is an amazing, it's like stew. So now there's one thing that he put in here. I'm going to read what he wrote about sancocho because I really want to give this brother props. Dominican cuisine is a combination of Spanish, African, and Taino culture. The signature meal in the Dominican Republic is sancocho, a stew made of seven different types of meat, which is found in different variations across the island. It is usually served with rice, beans, and salad, and it is enjoyed during all Dominican holidays. Isn't that the truth? Sancocho, and it has like seven different. Now, I didn't know. This is another thing I just learned, and this guy is great. He did his research. I was taught here in Sosua from my friends that it's three different meats: beef, chicken, and pork, all in one stew. And then they put in cassava, which we call yuca here, yuca. And they put in like, I don't know if potatoes are put in, but they puree a lot of stuff. But it's more like what Guyanese people will call, oh, what was that? Not preservatives. I'll remember the word. But I forgot the word. I'm sorry. I will remember it as we're talking. But this stew is so tasty, and they cook it for hours. They really put a lot of heart and soul into it, and you can't just get it everywhere at any time. Like not everyone makes it all the time. But during holidays, you will definitely see sancocho. You can get sancocho. It comes with a lot of vegetables in it, and it's delicious. I would say get some. Now, like I said, I was told it was with three different meats, so maybe they just meant three different like meats, as in beef, chicken, and pork. But he said different variations of that. The writer here, he said different variations, so that could be like different types of chicken, because I do know sometimes we will have gallo and gallina. Gallina is like the female chicken, and then sometimes we'll have roosters. Those are called gallos. So sometimes, and that meat is a little bit tough, so it's cooked differently, and it has to be cooked a lot longer as well. I have a question, guys. Is this banging in the background a little too loud? Let me know. Merengue is cool. Let me see who's saying this. Bruce, merengue is cool. Does the beautiful red lipstick rub off? I don't know. Bruce is a sweetheart. So, just a side note here. I like to have lipstick that doesn't come off. And, oh, that's doing pretty good right there. A little bit. Let me see. Ah. But not so bad for really red, right? So guys, yeah, merengue is beautiful. Okay, so sancocho, get it in you, try it out. It's great. You can get it here in Sosua as well. When I said you can't get it everywhere all the time, there are some places that do sell it, and they have it on the menu, and you can get it no problem. But if you're coming here like on a special occasion, and you're just like here, let me know, because if like five of you guys get together and put in $10 each, I can set up for you to go to like a backyard in Cabarete, where you will sit down under like a real cookout type of thing, like I don't know how to say it, like a real big pot with a fire underneath it, and cook. Like you just sit around, you have a couple of beers, couple of drinks, couple of coffees, Dominican coffee, tea. They can go and get you special leaves from the tree. If you're not an alcohol drinker, they can go and get special leaves from a tree. And there's a special app that you can put on your cell phone, so you can see what that leaf is all about, and it will tell you the medicinal qualities, all right here in Callejon de la Loma, in the hood of like Cabarete. I will take you there. You sit out. All you guys put in $10 each for food. Now that's just for the food. Now for the excursion itself, you will have to pay for transportation, and then also for my time. But aside from that, really, you guys will take home food. It'll be so much sancocho. And I really think at the end of the day, if you guys do like the sancocho, you can learn how to make it on your own too, even when you go back home to your country, if you don't live here in the Dominican Republic, because it doesn't take any extra special fruit or vegetable that you need from here to be able to make it. So once you learn how to make it here, you can make it for your friends back home. It's definitely a national dish here, which is very good. So I'm glad that this gentleman included it in. Let's say his name again. His name is Shimon Brathwaite. All right. So let me move on to, he says the carnival El Carnaval de la Vega. La Vega is located here in the Dominican Republic, and it is about, I think it's about 2 hours from where I am located right now, but, or 3 hours. They have a yearly carnival. It is a very popular carnival, and I've never been to it, but it was nice to hear how it came about. And this is how it came about. El Carnaval de la Vega. This carnival began as a religious activity to celebrate the triumph of good over evil and has recently morphed into a celebration of Dominican independence. It features haunting devil masks made of paper mache, intricate gargoyles painted in many different colors with spiked horns and real cow's teeth. Real cow's teeth. Believe that. I probably believe that. I have never seen it, but there are a lot of farm animals here in the street, so they probably got the real teeth. And the art of making these masks is a local tradition, and the skills are passed down from generation to generation. This festival is also well known for its music, food, drinks, and for being a colorful and vibrant celebration. When I was reading that today, I was like, oh my gosh, it reminds me of Caravana in Canada, Toronto, Canada. I'm from Toronto, Canada. And that's what it reminded me of, the masks and, the long time tradition of learning how to do that. And Canada, Caravana, everyone starts preparing for it like way months before. Some of you guys might have heard of Caravana before, but you might not know that the Caribbean community in Canada starts preparing, I think in like February or March or something, maybe March, April, somewhere in around those months. And the festival itself is the first weekend in August. There is a lot of preparation that goes into it, and even people that play mass, like people that dance behind the trucks of, like, for instance, if you're Jamaican, and you will have a Jamaican float, and it will play all Jamaican music. And if you're playing mass for that Jamaican float, then you're going to dance behind them. And there's different mass camps. Playing mass means dancing behind the float, right? And there's different mass camps, right? So different places, if you will, that make these outfits, design these uniforms, not uniforms, these beautiful creations of gorgeousness. And I do know how important, the costumes and, my gosh, the time and the hours and the creativity that goes into all of the masks and everything, and all of the headwear. It's amazing. So I think this year I may go to La Vega if it's not canceled. I would like to go try it and check it out. And if you guys are coming to it, or if you guys already have plans, let me know, because, hey, maybe we can all make a good party of it. Now, there's another one, marriage. Marriage. Okay, so like most countries, the Dominican Republic has its own rules when it comes to marriage. One of these is the inclusion of padrinos and madrinas, godparents of the wedding, which is a long standing tradition. The godparents are usually the mother of the groom and the father of the bride, who also serves as witnesses. Another wedding tradition is to have a child, usually a boy, carry arias, or coins, in a tray. Sorry if I butchered that. Aras. Aras. Aras? You guys let me know if I butchered that. Or coins in a tray. They are given to the priest, who passes them to the groom, who then passes them to the bride. This exchange signifies the couple's pledge to provide for each other and for material goods to be shared equally. Isn't that beautiful? I think that's so beautiful. There's different symbolic beauties in each culture, but to give, there's dowry in the Indian culture and stuff, right? But to give just a simple coin, there's not much expected. There's not a whole entire investment or anything. It's just, here, you know what? Put a couple of coins in the tray, give it to the priest, get the priest, give it to the husband, husband give it to the wife. We got this. We got this. It doesn't matter how little or how much, we're going to share it. And I think that's beautiful. And I didn't know that. I just learned this from this article. So I just felt like I really had to share this with you guys too. Funerals. In Dominican culture, funerals come with certain traditions that are meant to show respect and caring. One of these traditions is called complier. Complier refers to the fact that a person is obliged to go to a funeral whether or not they want to because it is their duty. A death in the Dominican Republic begins a period of 9 days of mourning. These 9 days consist of 3 days of grieving, crying, and reminiscing, 3 days of silence, thinking, and reverence, and 3 days for release, accepting, and separating. That's beautiful. I think that is beautiful, and everything comes in threes as well, like the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, life, birth, death, trimesters, even with childbirth. There's 3 trimesters, and each trimester during during the 9 months is 3 months. So I think that's beautiful. I really love the Dominican culture. I just love being here. And these are things that I just took for granted being here. Sancocho, merengue. I didn't know what the real beginning and what the real tradition was. And especially the La Vega carnival. And it's fighting evil and good. Kind of like, there's a saying that says evil can only exist if good people blink their eye for a second, you know? That reminds me of something I was speaking to about Mr. T the other day. Mm. Mr. T was saying that, you know, we can't blink our eyes. We have to see what's going on around the world right now. Every good person has to speak up. And I think, that fighting against that, like the is important, but it's just beautiful to see that that's exactly what the La Vega Carnival is about. I'm taking these points very much to heart. You guys know me. I've been here for a while, and I'm like, wow, I just kind of think I took a lot for granted. Christmas traditions. Fuegos artificiales, or fireworks, are a huge part of the Christmas celebrations in the Dominican Republic. Unlike North America, where fireworks are mostly used by children and teenagers, here adults and children alike use them to usher in the Christmas spirit. There are stands all over the country that specialize in selling them. There is also a traditional exchange of gifts called un angelito, an angel, which translates to a little angel. A family or other group place the name of each member in a sack. Wait, let me go back to that. Hold on. A family or other group place the name of each member in a sack, and each person picks one out. They must then give the person a gift every week throughout the Christmas holiday, and the identity of the giver must remain a secret until the last day when they reveal themselves. I didn't know that. My Dominican friends, you guys didn't even let me in on that, and you guys don't even talk about that. That must be a real tradition that doesn't really happen here in Sosua. I'm gonna start that one again. That's actually pretty cool. Let's read that one again. Sorry, guys, but I need to make sure I got this one. As I went through the points, but I skimmed through them. Um, Okay, so fireworks. Yeah, I know about the fireworks. Unlike North America, where fireworks are mostly used by children and teenagers, here adults and children alike use them to usher in the Christmas spirit. Perfect. There are stands all over the country. Perfect. There are also traditional gifts called un angelito. Angelito, which means a little angel. Okay? And the gift is you got a family or other group place the name of each member in a sack, and each person picks one out. And they must then give that person a gift every week throughout Christmas. Every week throughout Christmas. It's like four 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 gifts every week throughout Christmas holiday. And the identity of the giver must remain a secret until the last day when they reveal themselves. I love that Secret Santa. Like traditional Secret Santa. That's what, we didn't do the whole week thing, but as we got older in my family, my mom, she would be like, "Oh, come on, like, I don't really want to get you guys anything any longer, like her older children, because we all had children now." And she's like, "Why don't we just do Secret Santa? And I'll still get my grandchildren gifts, obviously." She's like, "But between the older siblings and everything, we'll just do Secret Santa and we'll all just buy each other a gift around $20." And we were like, okay, and we loved it. We loved it. It was so challenging trying to find a gift around $20. And yes, some of us did cheat, and we would break the gift up and be like, well, this was this and it costs $10, and but this has to go with it. It costs $20. And then there's some of us who just kept it real, and we were like, okay. And I was that person who I would make everyone. Oh god, sorry, I'm laughing at myself. I would make everyone's gift. I would make everyone's gift. I would like go get like things and make a nice basket. So little things like, so if I got one of my sister's names, right, I know who they are, and so I would just put a whole bunch of little things together in a basket, wrap the basket up. After a few years, my one sister, she'd be like, "Oh my gosh, I don't want to get Cerise's name." And I don't know why, because my gifts would always come up to way more, because I would put like in massage oils and, also some homemade stuff like, little cute bath bombs and everything. So I guess some people, they just want to have, one store bought gift. But that's who I was as the Secret Santa. Everyone knew that they were going to get a homemade gift when it came to me. All right. Here's an important one. You are what you wear. Very important. Actually, Bruce was asking me the other day to make a video about how to dress in the Dominican Republic. And I said to Bruce, I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do that, whatever. But most of the guys here on the beach dress pretty fly. Like when you guys come here, you guys look amazing. A lot of you guys on the beach, you guys just wear t-shirts and shorts. And, whether you're wearing flip-flops or, running runners and socks, you look great. You look tropical. You look like you're enjoying yourself. The worst thing is to see somebody dressed up with a tie and stuff like that here if it's not a special occasion for it. So there are different days that Dominicans do wear things. Like for instance, Dominicans don't wear flip-flops to the club. They don't wear flip-flops at night. I do. I do. Like, if I'm going to karaoke or whatever, but if I'm going to a club, which like would have dancing or something, which I don't do too often, then I will wear high heels. Mm. But let's see how the Dominicans feel about it. And I know that they are very particular about their clothing. They are superstars when it comes to fashion and clothing. Dominicans are. Okay, you are what you wear. In Dominican society, appearance is very important as it is used to indicate social standing and the degree of a person's success. I would have to agree with that. Dominicans take pride in wearing quality fabrics and buying the best clothes they can afford. Designer labels are looked upon favorably, especially those from the United States. And that is very true. A lot of Dominican men dress very much like you guys on the beach. Adidas, Nike, chillin', Lacoste, Armani. Some of them are knockoffs. Let's keep it real, but they look good, and their t-shirts are clean. Dominicans are always clean. If I can just add to that, and Dominicans always smell good. Like, and maybe they're not wearing cologne, but they may smell like soap. They just wash their hands, or they're very clean people. Even when they like have a store or whatever, like here I live in the Dominican area, I go downstairs in the mornings and they're sweeping out front, and they take a bucket of water with some detergent, they put it out front, they sweep every day. They're very beautiful people. I just want to digress for 1 second and actually say something. A friend of mine, I'm not going to say his name, but he said to me something that he noticed on his street. right? And on his street, he noticed every single day, because he also lives in a Dominican neighborhood like I do. And so he said that when he looked out his window, every day Dominicans were out there, just sitting out there day in, day out. Okay. And they're just sitting there. And it's not like anyone's going into their store or anything. And I said to him, well, I think that's beautiful because they're still showing up. There's no promise that they're going to make a sale that day. Okay. Because not everyone has money circulating like that. But people may need a service and they can get a credit for it. They can get credit or something. That still exists here. Credit. I use that sometimes. It's been so funny how I have taken on that type of culture here. Credit. And it's not because I don't have the cash, it's because I don't have the cash on hand. Like, if I have 2,000 pesos and they don't have change, like for instance, if I go top up my cell phone here in the hood, like in the neighborhood, I don't want to say hood because it's not the hood, it's a neighborhood. If I have 2,000 pesos and I go to pay to top up my cell phone and it costs 150 pesos to top up my cell phone, and they don't have cash in the cash register, I can say to them, okay, I'll come back and give you the money later. And they're like, okay. And that's exactly how this place is. And so, there are a lot of people that just every day they're doing something to get ahead. Every day they're trying to, make a living, and they believe in who they are. I've noticed a lot of Dominicans, they believe in what they represent and who they are and what they're doing. And they take pride in everything. So their clothing is very important, especially when they go to gatherings. Especially when their birthday comes around. Oh, they better have a brand new outfit. Better. And they're very serious about it, just like us around the world. Christmas time, brand new outfit. They love looking and smelling and feeling great. And they're very stylish, Dominicans are. They do have a certain way. If you're going to go to a Dominican party and it's like a club or whatever, and you're a woman, wear some nice heels. If you don't wear heels, you can wear a nice pair of party shoes. I wouldn't know what to call them, but you could even wear flip flops. Don't feel afraid of wearing flip flops, but just don't wear your regular rubber pair of flip flops. Wear a pair of flip flops that are nice. Maybe they have a little design on them, a little flower, or you stuck a flower on there yourself, like you fancied up your own flip flops. Just don't wear your rubber flip flops that you wear on the street or to the beach. You know what I'm saying? If you're not into high heels. Me here, I used to be in high heels all the time in Toronto. Oh my gosh, I can't even tell you how much. But here, I don't I don't wear high heels a lot. Not at all. Okay, let's go on to the next point. By the way, guys, thank you so much for being with me right now. Um, Let me just see a couple of these messages. Ron87, wow. Veronica, hola. The banging is annoying, but I can easily hear you. Okay. Thank you. Sounds great. Anna, it is like here in America, Secret Santa. You got it. Cerise, I am Dominican and I am proud of the love you have for our country. Aw, thank you. Anna B. Let me see. Is that a B there? Anna B. Thank you, girlfriend. I love your country. I love your country. And, you know, there's just so many beautiful things about it. But I mean, just to see this type of love on the internet as well from someone else, it's like, wow, I'm so happy to share this guy's article. And yes, so Dominicans do dress very nicely, but you guys don't have to worry coming here. You guys don't have to worry about looking fabulous or, whatever. Just come here and dress the way you would like to. I mean, if it's no one's going to condemn you, no one's going to judge you. If you show up with like ripped clothing, dyed out clothing, um, dirty clothing, like you didn't really put much effort into yourself, then they'll probably be like, oh, he doesn't care about himself very much. And that's all that would be. But they wouldn't like judge you. But why would you want to show up somewhere dirty and unkept? Go buy a brand new t-shirt and you'll look fine. As long you can even buy something on the beach here, Armani, whatever, any knockoff thing, and you'll look good. Um, on UNEFC people, Bob Marley. Yes, Bob Marley. A me gusta Bob Marley mucho. I love Bob Marley. I like Bob Marley very much. Bob Marley is an amazing musical angel. So yeah, let's get to the next point. Hold on, guys. Baseball. Baseball is by far the most popular sport in the Dominican Republic, and many players from the country have gone to play for the American MLB, Major League Baseball. For most famous the most famous player to come out of the Dominican Republic was Juan Marlico. Marical. Sorry, butchered that one. Marichal. Maricho. Juan Marical, who has been inducted into the MLB Hall of Fame. The Dominican Republic even holds an annual 6-team baseball tournament. That's something beautiful to know. Now, baseball is big here. If you're a baseball player, you love baseball. You can always catch a baseball game. Sosua has a diamond, and so does Cabarete, that you can just go and behind and you can play if you have a team together. But it's not like organized in Cabarete in the back of where I used to live, but they do have a huge diamond outhouse and everything like that. And Sosua here, I think you do have to have a league, but it's right across from the a hotel, which I forget now what the name of the hotel is. But it is really. Oh, by the way, I just remembered the name for the stuff that goes inside the suit. Provisions. You know what? I think I'm going to take you guys inside. Let me go inside. Hold on. I thought for sure by like 3 o'clock it would stop, but it hasn't. So, and I do got to do my cooking. I just want to take you inside so you don't hear all of that noise. So maybe we can do it right from here. Can you guys still hear? I'm pretty sure. Makeshift here. Hold on. Hold on. Here we go. Can pull back a little bit. I just want to go over the last points. Okay, so hopefully the banging won't be as much. But yeah, baseball here is amazing. So if you are into baseball, and if you know any baseball players that are famous and getting famous, or just want a little exposure here, let me know, because we can help them out with that. Also, boxing. Oh my gosh. I got to tell you, I really love boxing. I'm not the type of person that can really box all that much. I have a mean right hook. Well, I think I do, but I really don't. Hold on. Boxing. Let me read it. I lost it there for a minute. I had to pull it back up again. Let me see. Hold on one second, guys. I think if I do it like this, it's going to be a lot better for lighting. Let me see. I'm so sorry to do this to you like this, but you guys are so patient, and I thank you. Hold on. And I still have to cook. Look how patient you guys are. Thank you. Let me see. Okay, let me read the rest. Boxing. Second, sorry. Boxing is the second most popular sport in the Dominican Republic, with many world champion fighters hailing from this part of the world. One of the most famous is Juan Guzman, who earned the nickname the Little Tyson. He was a WBO super bantamweight and super featherweight champion. Oh, no wonder he was called Little Tyson, because featherweight is someone who I think is under 140 pounds while they're fighting. So amazing. Juan Guzman. Well, no, that doesn't say Juan. It says Juan. All right, let's go to kissing hands. This is not meant to take in this is not meant to take in literal sense. This tradition involves young people kissing the hands of their elder family members, such as their mom, their dad, their uncle, and granddad. The term kissing hands actually refers to kissing for a blessing. A younger person would say something like, "Blessing, Dad," and they would respond, "God bless you, honey." I think that is so beautiful. And I'm glad that he ended it with, such a beautiful one with "God bless you." In Spanish, here we say "Dios te bendiga," and it means "God bless you." And I didn't know about the kissing hand either. Like, kids go up to like their uncle, their aunt, their mom, their dad, their grandpa, and they kiss them on the hand for a blessing. I didn't know about all those traditions. I know about a whole bunch of other ones that I will share with you guys at another date, another time. But I really encourage you to go check out this guy online. I just happened to be scrolling through and found the article today. And I also want you guys to look through some other articles yourself and share them with me too. I think us all coming here to the Dominican Republic, we're so fortunate to even visit such a place that's still so pristine, still very advanced in and of its own right, very advanced. I can do a whole live to air with you guys like this and everything, and my gosh, everything. Oh, by the way, this is a paid promotion. I have to promote something. Hold on. Lucky I came in. So, this video is being sponsored by Mirami. Mirami is Spanish, and it is spelled M-I-R-A space M-I. It means look at me. So, my hair, I have had some crazy moments with it. When I came here, I had the bottoms of my hair dyed pink, and my hair was very, very long. And all of a sudden, the heat started to make my hair very fuzzy. And where it was dyed, it started to actually die. And it was horrible, split ends and everything. And I had no choice but to cut my hair. Once I cut my hair, it was amazing. But I didn't cut it enough, and I didn't take care of it enough. Here in the tropical island, I learned how smart, I don't want to put myself on a pedestal here, but how wise I am when it comes to taking care of curls. Because in Canada, I took care of my curls like nobody's business. I think I had probably some of the nice curls in Toronto. I got here and they just got fuzzy and unmanageable, and they weren't like this. Like now it's like how they would be in Canada. I finally found out the system for here in the hot sun. So no matter where I am, I know this is going to work now. And it took me a few years. And so once I figured out the formula, I was like, I am going to help you guys that come here with braids, with dreads, with also curls. So this particular product is for curls. And this is what helps you to dry your hair when you get out. You don't have to blow dry your hair. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is just wrap your hair up and you are good to go. Leave it on as you're applying your makeup, or if you're a dude, you don't really put makeup on, as you're having your coffee, your tea, as you're brushing your teeth, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, and this will dry your hair as you're getting things done. And it keeps your curls very well defined and wonderful throughout the day. So give me 1 second. I'm just going to put the microphone down because I have to show you how you put it on. Now, you have to pretend, hold on 1 second. So you have to pretend as if your hair is wet. My hair is dry right now. Really should be I will be doing a video later on today and putting it up online, how it's wet and then afterwards how it dries and everything and how the curls are perfect. But I just wanted to show you, it's this. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have to blow dry my hair to perfection here. I don't have to put in gel. I don't have to put in any type of chemicals really. I can just put in my oils that I have here and extracts, and I'm good to go. I don't have to worry about fuzz. It's the drying process, it's the spraying process, the brushing process, the combing process, the shower process. If you want your curls to really be hydrated here in a hot country, I have it figured out. Actually, I would love it if I could do a video with you if you do live here or if you do visit here, and we can do like a special trial with you. I would love to do that. All right, guys. So those are the 10 tips and the 10 customs. There are so many more here in the Dominican Republic, but those are some really interesting ones that I didn't really hear too much about. And I wanted to share with you guys. Veronica says, you have a beautiful home. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. I am so comfortable here. I really want to stay here for a while in regards to holding on to it. I have a new love interest right now, and if he comes here and stays a little bit longer, I can chill with him for a little while, but I will definitely keep this apartment and rent it out to someone for a certain amount of time and, test the waters over in the love river, the river of love. Rio de Amor, rather river of love. So guys, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me. You know what? I help people find apartments here. I help people find not just accommodations, but also find their way around. So if you come here and you are comfortable with your accommodations that you found on Airbnb or anywhere, and you're just like, wow, I'm so happy, but I just don't know my way around, I can help you get around through a tour guide. I can also help you get around through a personalized motor concho or even a car. You just let me know where you want to go, what you want to do, and I can set you up with some very good people, good hearts, good prices, and you'll be very happy because it will help you to mesh into the culture and be one with yourself here and align yourself with what the Dominican Republic really has to offer. So you can shout at me on WhatsApp, leave me a text on WhatsApp at 829-702-7726. And you can also reach me through email at cerisefairfax@gmail.com. Now, Cerise Fairfax is spelled the exact same way as this YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, CeriseFairfax@gmail.com. I get a lot of emails, so I do need more than a 24-hour patience waiting. Please wait on me. But at the same time, WhatsApp is one of my favorite forms of communication. So WhatsApp me. A lot of you guys will hit me up on Instagram. A lot of you guys will hit me up on Facebook. A lot of you guys will hit me up on LinkedIn and also Twitter. But all I do then, and please don't take it personally, is I redirect you guys all back to WhatsApp or email. So It's really important to take my email address and also my WhatsApp, because then you won't be redirected and we can get down to business as soon as you contact me, and you will not be wasting time. Alrighty, my number again is 829-702-7726. All right, I love you guys so much. Huge hugs, loads of love, big blesses. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't, please consider. I upload videos randomly. I upload about apartments, airport pickup drop off, sitting on the beach talking about nothing, or customs that I've been reading and I wanted to share with you guys. So, so many things I upload about. So thank you for subscribing. I love you. Take care. God bless. Bye bye.